Hey everyone, it's been a few. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. I am doing well. Coming at you from the deck on the side of our house. This is my favorite spot to sit in the summertime, in the fall, and the spring. Nice overhang on the house, so if it's raining, you can literally not get wet. If it's too sunny, there's a shade spot, so it's fantastic. I'll sit out here in the morning with a coffee and a book, or just bring my laptop and work out here sometimes because I am remote, so I dig it. I love it. I can look over the apple orchard behind me. No, it's not an apple orchard. It's a cherry orchard. But anyway, this is my favorite spot. So I'm doing something a little bit different. My last several videos have been just blah to me. I feel like there's just not any content. It's just like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, you know, hope all is well, but whatever. And it's just not resonating with me. So I actually typed something up today to go over, and I kind of like that because I can really process my thoughts better and add and delete and whatever I need to do on the document. So I'll be glancing back and forth periodically and scrolling through and whatnot. So today it's about finding your purpose, right? I don't know about all of you, but for me, you know, it's like life's question, right? What am I destined to do? What am I here for? What is my purpose in this life? And after having cancer in 2018 and beating it and going into remission, like my whole thought process kind of changed. My outlook on life changed, and it kind of hit me, not all at once, but a lot. And I didn't know how to deal with that change, that much of a change that fast. So it's pretty rocky. It was not super easy, but I knew that I wanted something different. I just didn't want to stay in the same stagnant day after day of, you know, just the same thing over and over again. I still have the same job. I have a good job. I can't complain. I work for a really good company. But life in general wasn't, I don't know. It just wasn't where I had expected to be, you know, 20 years ago when I looked at my life in the future. And I think that happens for a lot of us, right? You look back and be like, God, I didn't expect to be here, or, you know, whatever. So that's just kind of where I'm at. And one of the big things to me that this week has really stuck out for me is God didn't create us to be ordinary. He created us to be extraordinary people. And extraordinary weirdos, right? So because weird means that you're limited edition. So Tristan came home from school in middle school one day, and both of my boys had some issues with bullying when they were little, a little bit. And I think kids are just jerks in general. I mean, not that mine are saints, and he had been called weird a lot, and he didn't know how to deal with it. But he came home one day, but I didn't know that. He came home and said, you know what weird is, Mom? And I said, what, buddy? He said, it means that we're limited edition. And I thought that was the coolest thing. I think I mentioned it previously, but anyway, I love it. I love it. And now I live by it, right? We are limited edition. We were created to be extraordinary weirdos. So I'm like, you just got to run with it. Life is not about being stuck in the same old mundane routine of yesterday, right? It's like the definition of insanity. You do the same thing over and over and over again. You get up, you go to work, you come home, you cook dinner, you do laundry, maybe a vacuum, say hi to your family, you go to bed, you do the same damn thing the next day. No, it's not what we were created to do and how it was created to be. And different times in people's lives, maybe that's what's happened. And I know for me, I've been there a lot. And it's just, I mean, I'm content, but really, who wants to be content, right? And content was always just okay for me. I was okay. I'm not a high maintenance individual. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, we're getting there. But I don't want to be content anymore. So go out, live your life, search for your purpose, find your courage, grab on and go for the ride, right? Just go for the ride. It's not easy. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. One step at a time, one day at a time, and one positive decision after the other. I try. Now, I'm not always positive. I mean, y'all know I can be an asshole. We've had that whole video. And I'm sure I will still have those days. But it's not every day. And I really, really try to be positive. And we all have that fear sometimes. It just nips at our heels, right? We want to step outside our box or our comfort zone. You know, the one trying to get us to believe that we're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough, not educated enough, not experienced enough, or that we just don't have enough money to do this or that. Stop it. Seriously, just stop it. You are amazing and completely capable. I am completely capable. We are all capable of accomplishing our goals and crushing our dreams in a good way. Maybe I should have said that the other way around, but you all know what I'm saying. So if your motives are pure and you're working towards your goal that you've been feeling in your heart and your soul, and you've prayed about it and you feel that it's the direction you're supposed to go, grab a hold of the courage. Seriously, just grab on and remember, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. It's like my favorite verse, and I think I've said that before too, but I love it. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, right? When you feel weak, draw on that strength from Christ. And I'm telling you, it works. It works. I am like living proof that it works, okay? Your faith, if you have faith, and if you don't have faith, call me, I'll help you out. We can get you there. But if you have faith, it is so stinking powerful. I would not be here today if it weren't for God. Like, there are times in my life that I probably shouldn't have made it home. Like, literally, I did not always make good decisions. And it you know, by the grace of God, I am here today to talk about it. So, and I'm incredibly grateful for that and incredibly blessed for that, right? And that is all because of my faith. God had plans for me then, and he's got plans for me now. And I don't completely know what they are, you know, or maybe understand them, but I'm still here, and I'm still working on finding out what it is and what I'm supposed to do. And I'm still learning to live my best life. And I want you guys to live your best life too, right? It's doable. It's obtainable. It is so possible to get there and to reach your goals and to accomplish things that you never thought possible. You can totally do this. I can do this. We can do it together if you want to. I'm all about the buddy system. The more the merrier, right? It's always been my motto. I grew up that way. The more the merrier. I have a graduation party. It doesn't go from 3 to 6. It goes from Friday to Sunday. Like, seriously, the more the merrier. Also, Isaiah 41:10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and I will help you, and I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. I cannot tell you how many times I've said my thanks to that victorious right hand. Many times, where I didn't deserve that victorious right hand, but it was always outstretched for me, always. Never failed. And yeah, I have definitely given thanks over and over and over and over again for it. No matter what our fears are, God's word says we are not to fear because he is with us. It's really just that simple. He is with us. Don't fear. You are smart enough. You are educated enough, whether you went to college or not, whether you graduated high school or not. You're smart enough. Give yourself some credit. Have some faith. Grab the courage and go for that dream that you've had since you were a kid. And if you don't remember what it was, sit in a quiet spot and just think about it for a minute. What is it that you desire the most to do with your life? Whether, you know, it's career, it's a family, it's seeing a certain place in the world, a vacation, or whatever. There's things that you can still do and still accomplish. So let go of the fear. Set the ego aside. Have faith. Have some trust. Be that extraordinary weirdo that you were meant to be, and show everybody who that extraordinary weirdo is, because we're dying to meet you. Seriously. I know I am. So my dad always said to me when I was a kid, reach for the stars, baby. You can do anything you put your mind to. And I love that statement. And I always felt that I could reach for the stars and do anything I put my mind to, right? I just always felt that that was a thing that could be accomplished. But I never knew how. It wasn't like there was a guidebook or, you know, a lesson on how to make that happen. I'm 43 years old. I have a good life. I have a great family. But I'm still working on learning how to reach those stars, and how to make it happen. Doesn't mean that I'm too old. And don't ever think you're too old to accomplish something. No, not at all. It can still happen. So go for it. Reach for the stars. Be the extraordinary weirdo and do what you've always wanted to do. I'm not saying go quit your job tomorrow, because that is not what this is about. But baby steps, one thing at a time, one good decision after another. You know, it might take a year, it might take 18 months, it might take 2 years or 5 years to really get where you want to be. But if you just start making steps towards that, progress will happen and you will get there. Write that book. You know, create the videos that you wanted to, or whatever it is that you want to do. Build that hot rod or truck, or learn how to ride a motorcycle. There's 1,012 things out there that I know that you're capable of. So grab a hold of that courage and get it. You got this. Much love to everyone. I'm doing well, and I'll do another video soon. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.